We are kicking off 2026 with our session number 6 of this well-being series, and today the focus is going to be pain management. Before we begin, as always, I'm going to share my screen, and it's a brief disclaimer on the screen saying basically that EFT is self-help stress reduction technique, but it's not a replacement for medical care. I am going to give a just brief introduction to EFT, also because we have a mixed bag. Some people are new, some no. It's going to be really brief, okay? I promise. So EFT tapping stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. It's an evidence-based mind-body technique, and it combines two things, two pillars. It combines gentle tapping on acupressure points, mainly on the face and upper torso, and I will show them to you in just a minute. And while we are doing it, this is the body part. The mind part is that we maintain a focus awareness on what we are feeling, what we are sensing, what we are thinking. Sometimes it's what we believe, which is actually a thought that we have said to ourselves multiple times. And by doing this tapping, we send a very calming signal to the brain, to the nervous system, which actually reduces the stress signals in the brain. Now, to date, there are more than 300 scientific publications on EFT. And the research actually shows that EFT can reduce cortisol even after just 1 hour of tapping by 43%, which is amazing. And lower cortisol means basically that we have less tension, less racing thoughts, and even less pain. And I would really like to show you a research that was published just 10 months ago. It was in March 2025. And this recent article was published in the European Journal for Pain. So, and this is looks at a recent clinical study that actually looked at emotional freedom techniques, tapping, as a pain management tool. And I would like to share with you the results of it. So I'm going to share my screen one more time. And I still need to find the right one to share. That's the one. Okay, we are moving. So this is the title of the study, a randomized clinical trial of emotional freedom techniques for chronic pain. They compared live versus self-paced, and we will go through what was going on and the results. You can all see my slide, yeah? So, okay. So this study is considered fairly large, and it had 147 participants. Most of them were women. The median age was 55, so half of them were older than 55, half of them younger than 55. It was really broad. And the program was running for 6 weeks. And these people were split into 3 groups. One group received EFT tapping in person. The other group received EFT tapping where they had, everything was recorded and it was a self-paced program. And the third group was kind of the control, and they were put in a waiting list. So basically they were not doing anything, and they wanted to compare how does it look when you do EFT versus when you don't, if there is any difference. So they practice EFT tapping for chronic pain. It was specific for that. And the findings were that doing EFT, the group who did EFT significantly reduced the pain severity. The quality of life score was improved. And this makes sense because they all had improvement in the way pain impacted their sleep, their movement throughout the day, and generally, less pain, you feel better and easier. And these improvements that they got after those 6 weeks, they lasted in a follow-up that happened 6 months after. So once they created some change, it lasted, which is awesome. The other thing is that on-live self-paced worked just as well as live session. That was one of the things that they checked. Just for completion of results. They also checked whether anxiety and depression changed. Do you know how when you buy something and you get buy two, get one free kind of a deal? Sometimes you tap on one topic and you get benefits on others. They focused on pain, and this is where they got results. They didn't get results for anxiety and depression. There are lots and lots of other research that shows that there is improvement, but for this group, maybe because they just focus on pain, there was no change. Okay? And I think this is all I have to say about it. And it's motivating, I guess, because these people really suffered chronic pain for a long time. So with that, I will stop sharing. And yeah. So I'm losing my space. So as I mentioned before, EFT doesn't replace medical care, but we can see that it can really be a helpful tool to support the body and to calm the nervous system. And when the nervous system is calmer, more often than not, the pain becomes more manageable. And this is the focus of us today, okay? Getting tools to manage the pain. So let's talk pain just for a second, okay? Pain during treatments, cancer treatments, can look very different from one person to another. So depending on the type of cancer and the treatments that you go through, the pain can be, for some people, mild. For others, it can be intense. It can come occasionally, or it can be constant in the background. Or not so much in the background. Sometimes it can feel unpredictable or really, really hard to control. So each one of you has your own story and dealing with pain. Now, in general, outside of cancer, pain has a purpose. It's the body's way to get our attention and saying, hey, something here needs care. Like if I cut my finger, there will be a signal of pain telling me I need to do something about it. But with cancer and cancer treatment, pain is not always something that we can just fix. I can't put a plaster on it, right? So often it's something that we can focus on managing and soothing pain while the body is going through a lot in this journey. Okay, are you with me? Yeah, okay. So as you probably know, when the pain becomes really full-blown, it's really hard because it takes over. It can take over the entire experience. It becomes difficult to think clearly. It becomes difficult to sleep. Some people find difficult to eat, and definitely difficult to respond to other people around you in ways that feel calm and grounded. So it feels sometimes like the whole system becomes focused on pain. So the goal today is not to pretend there is no pain, okay? We're not doing that. The goal is to really give you tools that may help you to turn the volume of pain down. When I say managing the pain, is turning the volume down, okay? And sometimes even just a little bit, even just 10% or 20% or 5%, can give you more mental space, and you can make a better decision for yourself, and you can get through what you have to get through with more ease. Another important piece in pain, it's another aspect, is that if pain stays unmanaged, it increases the fear of pain and it increases stress. And this is a vicious cycle because fear and stress can actually make the pain feel worse. So it's really important to get on top of it. So when we are scared, the nervous system goes into fight or flight, as you know, response, and the body often tenses up. When there is this muscular tension, it can increase the feeling of discomfort or of the pain. So with EFT, we can really help here because EFT can support the management of pain by helping the body feel calmer, by reduce the fear of pain. And I will show you when we measure it that you actually hold it in a different place in the body, and by helping to regulate the nervous system. So when the nervous system is calmer, the pain is often more manageable. What is our agenda for today? What we will tap? A few things. The physical pain from the cancer itself, the physical pain from cancer treatments, the stress and fear around getting pain, and lastly, we will do as always, we will finish off with some positive tapping to bring calm and comfort and support. So please remember that you are always in control. You can tap along with me, you can pause, you can simply listen, or because you are repeating out loud yourself, you can adjust and adapt the statements to make it more what you feel right now, what it is in your body. Okay? So feel free to do that as well. Phew. So now I would like to invite you to tune in for a moment. You go inside. You can close your eyes. And if you are experiencing pain right now, just bring gentle attention to it. Don't analyze too much. Okay? Now, if you are not in pain right now, maybe you've just taken medication, maybe the pain comes at a different time, maybe in the morning, in the evening, maybe it comes and goes. I don't know, but that's okay. What I would invite you to do in this case is to focus on the most recent moment that you remember having pain. That's equally okay, okay? For example, maybe you had pain last night or this morning or during the last appointment. Any recent moment that stands out to you, it's okay. Notice the pain's location. See if you can attach to it. If the pain has any color. Does it have any temperature? Maybe it has a texture, and maybe it's the sensation. It's the pain is the pain, and that's okay. I'm going to give you some example of how people describe the pain. It can be sharp, it can be dull, it can be aching, burning, heavy, squeezing, pulling, throbbing, or just simply discomfort. What is your word? How do you describe it? Just tune into it. If you don't notice any of that, that's completely okay too. Now, as you tune into that pain, either currently you feel or something recent, notice how strong is the pain feels. And with EFT, we usually use a scale from 0 to 10 to rate it. 0 means I feel no pain at all, bliss. 10 means the most intense pain that you can imagine. So just check in. What number would you give it right now? To your pain that you feel now or to the memory of recent pain? Now, if you feel comfortable, you can share the pain, its description, and your initial number in the chat. And I'm going to wave this into the tapping so we use your specific words. If you want to, that's optional. stabbing and pulling. Yeah. If you have a number, it's really good to notice the number. The number is for you. There's no competition or anything. It doesn't mean it's for you to know where you started. And we come back at the end and measure again. Okay, 7, 8. That's pretty high. Anybody else who has anything and wants to share? It's okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we will start tapping. And for those of you who are new to tapping, just follow me where I'm tapping, do the same thing, and repeat the statements that I'm saying out loud in your mind. Sorry, I'm saying the statement out loud. You repeat yourself out loud, or you can do it in your mind. Just stay muted. That's all. Yeah, what is best. And I'm going to point to each point now as we go. You don't need to tap perfectly. Just do your best. You'll be fine. And I just mentioning for new people, you can tap with one hand, dominant, non-dominant, or both hands. It really doesn't matter. Okay? And I'll just quickly go through the points now. And please join me as I tap. And we are not saying anything right now. I'm just going through the points to make sure everybody's familiar and knows the point. So this is the side of the hand. When I say side of the hand, is the fleshy point here. And then eyebrow is just here near to the bridge of the nose. Then go over to the side of the eye. Still stay on the bony socket around the eye. Don't go to the temple, okay? But don't poke your eyes either, okay? Under the eye is just under the pupil. Feel the bony structure. You can feel it when you tap. Under the nose. Chin, this is where the crest is. I know we all look funny when we do that one. That's okay. And collarbone is just travel along the collarbones and then go 1 inch diagonal down and to the side. There is a little bit of dip, kind of. This is the point, okay? Collarbone. Now you can do this. Yep, you're good. You can do it with one hand, or you can do it both hands or one side. As I said, it's all good. And then the next one is under the arm. So if you go under the armpit where the pinky finger gets, that's the point for women. Bra strap, that's the point. Easy. And you can tap with your fingers like that or flat hand, doesn't matter. Okay, you got it? Beautiful. And the last point is the top of the head. And again, you can do flat hand or with the fingers or both hands. Your choice, as long as you go, imagine there is a string coming from the center, yeah, and not pulling your hair like me. So yeah, it's the middle between front and back, right and left, right in the middle. Beautiful. Oh yeah. And gently stop tapping. These are the points that we are going to use. And yeah, let's start tapping. So remember that we are not tapping in order to fight the pain. We are not pushing the pain or suppressing feeling the pain. We just want to support your body and to calm the nervous system down. And when this happens, usually pain becomes lighter. Okay? So you can, while we are tapping, you can tune to the pain because we will call about it, and or that you feel, pain that you feel now, or the most recent pain that you remember. Let's start, side of the hands. Even though I have this pain in my body right now, your turn. I accept myself and I'm here with it. Even though this pain is here and it's exhausting. I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this sharp, heavy, burning, whatever descriptive word you have for the pain, in my, can be hip, shoulder, head, wherever you feel the pain, name it. I accept that this is my situation, and I'm open to calming my body even a little. Beautiful. Let's go to the points. Eyebrow. This pain in my body. Side of the eye. This pain in my, wherever you feel it. Yeah. Under the eye. This sensation right here. Under the nose. This sharp, heavy, burning feeling, whatever the feeling is for you. Chin. This discomfort. Collarbone. This hot or cold pain if it has a temperature. If not, just this pain. Under the arm, this tight squeezing feeling. Top of the head. This is what I'm dealing with right now. Eyebrow, this stabbing and pulling pain. Side of the eye, this pain that I feel now. Under the eye, there's nothing I need to do about it. Under the nose, just observe. Chin, this stabbing pain. Collarbone, this pulling pain that I have. Under the arm, I'm dealing with pain right now. Top of the head, I'm tuning into this pain. Okay, eyebrow, in this one, we are going to validate how hard it is. This is hard. Side of the eye. This can get really exhausting. Under the eye. It's not easy to be with it. Under the nose. My body has been through so much. Chin. This pain takes so much space. Collarbone. I've had to tolerate so much. Under the arm. I really don't want to feel this. Top of the head. And it makes sense that I feel this way. Beautiful. Let's go back to the eyebrow. It is hard to rest with this pain. We are going now to talk about the impact that the pain has on daily life. Side of the eye. It's hard to sleep with this pain. Under the eye. It's hard to think clearly with this pain. Under the nose. Hard to concentrate. Chin. This pain is distracting me. Collarbone. It affects everything. Under the arm. It wears me down. Top of head. My whole system is focused on it. Eyebrow. My body is tensed around this pain. Side of the eye. Part of me is bracing. Under the eye, holding tight. Under the nose, trying to protect myself from this pain. Chin, this stress in my body. Collarbone, this fear in my system. Fear of pain. Under the arm, this tightness makes it worse. Top of head, and I'm doing the best I can. Eyebrow, I'm open to softening. Side of the eye, I'm open to easing this pain. Under the eye, even a small reduction helps. Under the nose, breathing in, please do take a breath. And breathing out. Chin. Let my nervous system settle. Collarbone. I let my muscles relax. Under the arm, feeling comfort where possible. Top of head, I choose support for my body. Still on top of head, and I offer my body kindness. Now gently stop tapping. Take a nice deep breath in and out. If you have water next to you, that's a good opportunity to sip a little bit water. When we are tapping, things that you can expect is sometimes yawning, which shows energy is moving, sometimes tearing, and that's all okay and normal. Allow yourself. Please do allow yourself. Okay? Beautiful. Tune into the pain. See if anything starts to shift a little bit, and we will keep tapping. Okay? So, for many people, the discomfort and pain can also come from the treatments themselves. So, there's the cancer itself that can cause pain, and the treatments as well. There can be, for example, uses of needles, different medication, different procedures, different side effects. So, we are going to tap now on this type of pain, okay? Now, for those of you who have only one type of pain, pain of cancer or pain, not pain of treatment or vice versa, I suggest you tap anyway and let the subconscious direct the benefits of tapping to where it needs to go. You don't, one thing I can assure you, you can't induce new pain by tapping on pain, okay? So the language now is going to be, I promise you this, yeah? And I'm going to change the language now to the pain of the treatment. And if you have it, it's okay. And if not, keep tuning to what is for you right now, okay? And you can always, yeah, feel free to adjust it to what you are going through. We are going to have now another round, okay? So we start, as always, side of the hand. Even though this treatment can be painful for me, I accept myself and how I feel. Even though part of me dreads the pain of treatment, I choose to support myself through it. Even though I want relief from this treatment-related pain, I accept my feelings and I'm open to easing it, even a little. Okay, let's jump to the points. Eyebrow, this treatment-related pain. Side of the eye, the pain that is connected to my treatment. Under the eye, having to deal with these needles, medications, procedures. Under the nose, this discomfort in my body. Chin, my body remembers this pain. Collarbone, I really don't want to go through it. Under the arm, it feels so unfair. Top of the head, why does it have to hurt so much? We're going back to the eyebrow. Dreading the next treatment. Side of the eye. Dreading what I might feel. Under the eye. My body tenses up just thinking about it. Under the nose. This fear in my nervous system. Chin. I wish I could forget all of it. Collarbone. This pain is a reminder of what I'm going through. Under the arm. This pain feels too much to carry. Top of the head. And I'm doing the best I can. Eyebrow. But I'm here now and I'm tapping. Side of the eye. And I can breathe a little deeper. Take a breath. Under the eye. I can soften my body a little. See if you can soften the shoulders. Yeah. Under the nose. Letting the tension ease. Chin. Allowing some comfort in this moment. Collarbone. My nervous system can settle. Under the arm, even small relief matters. Top of the head. I choose calm and support for my body. Let's do another round. Eyebrow. I'm not helpless. Side of the eye. I have options. Under the eye. I can tap before treatment. Under the nose. I can tap during treatment if I choose and it's possible. Chin. I can tap after treatment too. Collarbone. I can support my nervous system. Under the arm. I can help my body feel safer. Top of the head. I can do something that might help. Okay, we'll do one more round. Go to the eyebrow. I'm proud of myself for showing up today. Side of the eye. I'm supporting myself in a real way. Under the eye. My body can relax more than it thinks. Under the nose. Breathing calmly helps my body cope. Whenever I mention breath, take a breath in and out. Chin. I'm open to more ease next time. Collarbone. I can meet treatment with more calm. Under the arm. I trust my ability to cope. Top of head. I choose comfort and support. Beautiful. Now gently stop tapping. Take a comfortable breath in and out at your own pace. You can close your eyes again and just tune in and notice if anything has shifted, even slightly. Sometimes it's the intensity, maybe the location of the pain, if it had a temperature or a tension. Just notice, there's nothing else you need to do, okay? Just notice what goes on in your body right now. Okay. When you're ready, open your eyes, come back. Yeah. So, yeah, I know we can carry on. So now we are going to tap. We are going to tap until almost the end. Yeah, tapping, tapping, tapping. We are going to tap on the fear. I said that there is another aspect. Oh, Monique reminds me it's a good opportunity to drink some water. Thank you. Also for me. Yeah. So, the next aspect that we are going to tap on today is the fear and stress around feeling the pain, because we get habituated to feel the pain. So when we are fearful of something, it can tighten our body. And tension often increases discomfort and pain. So it might be now slightly different, but I'll ask you to tune into the fear of pain that you may feel right now or that you felt recently. Can you tune into something like that? How much are you fearing, dreading the pain? And notice, where do you feel this in your body? Because the fear of pain is not necessarily on the same side where the pain itself is. So take a moment to see if you can find this and distinguish. It might be the same place. I don't know. See what works for you. And just rate your intensity on a scale from 0 to 10. Same scale as before. 0, I'm not feeling the pain at all. I'm calm. And 10, I'm very anxious about this pain. I'm very, very fearful of it. Okay. So if you have something to jot it down, jot it down. And if not, remember it. We'll come back to those things at the end. And we are going to start on the side of the hand. You know that. Even though I'm scared of feeling this pain, I accept myself and how I feel. Very important to accept ourselves. Even though part of me is afraid of how much pain I might have, I, I honor my feelings. Even though I fear the cancer pain, I choose to bring safety and calm to my body. Okay, we are going to the eyebrow. This fear of pain. We will start by acknowledging what is now, okay? Side of the eye. This worry about what's coming. Under the eye. What if it gets worse? Under the nose. What if I can't cope? Chin. What if it happens at night again? Collarbone. This fear lives in my body. under the arm. This fear in my chest, belly, throat, wherever you feel the fear. Top of the head. Even the word pain can feel scary. Back to the eyebrow. My body tenses up. Side of the eye. I can feel myself bracing. Under the eye. Tight shoulders, tight jaw. See where you feel the tightness. Under the nose. Shallow breathing. Chin. My nervous system is on high alert. Collarbone. This stress response. Under the arm. This tight, on edge feeling. Top of the head. No wonder this feels harder. We'll do another round. Eyebrow. I'm afraid I'll suffer from this pain. Side of the eye. I'm afraid the pain will be overwhelming. Under the eye. I'm afraid the pain will be too much. Under the nose. I'm afraid of the unknown. Chin. And I'm afraid of what this pain means. Collarbone. I'm afraid for the people I love seeing me in pain. Under the arm. I don't want them to see me in pain. Top of the head. This is a lot to carry. Take a breath. We'll do one more round. So back to the eyebrow. And what if I can let go of fearing the pain? We're just open to possibilities. Side of the eye. Taking a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Under the eye. I'm safe in this moment. Under the nose. Right now, in this moment. Chin. Letting my shoulders drop. Collarbone. Letting my jaw unclench. Under the arm. Sending a message of calm to my body. Top of the head. I don't have to solve everything right now. Eyebrow. I'm open to releasing this fear. Or if it's more comfortable, I'm open to letting go some of this fear. Yeah, side of the eye, letting some of it lift. Under the eye, like mist clearing in the morning, have this visualization. Under the nose, my body doesn't have to hold it all. Chin, inviting warmth. Collarbone, inviting comfort. Under the arm, inviting softness in my body. Top, top of the head, allowing myself to feel a little more calm and peaceful. Beautiful. Take a comfortable breath in and out. It's been a good round. And just notice what's happening inside. Any softening, any easing you on the side where you felt the fear of pain. Is there any more sense of grounding or peace? Every little change counts, okay? So if you like, you can write the fear of pain now. And oh, thank you. Feeling more relaxed. Yes, it's softening. Beautiful. Just for yourself, you can write it again and see where it lands for you now. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. And now we are going to do more tapping. This is our final round, and it's a beautiful sequence, and it's all about comfort, safety, and soothing. Okay? We are not going to force anything. We are just inviting and offering the body and the mind a message of support, basically. Okay? We will start on the side of the hand. Even though I may still have some pain, I accept myself and my body anyway. Even though I'm worried the pain might come back or increase, I choose to be calm and supported right now. Even though my body still carries pain and uncertainty, I accept myself and I choose to offer myself comfort, calm, and kindness now. Let's go to the eyebrow. Right now, in this moment, side of the eye, I'm here. Under the eye, I'm breathing. Under the nose, and this moment is enough. Chin. My body can soften a little. Collarbone. My shoulders can drop. Under the arm, my jaw can unclench. Top of the head, I allow a little bit more ease. Eyebrow, sending comfort to my body. Side of the eye, gentle support to this area. You can be specific. Under the arm, warmth and softness. Under the nose, letting go of tension. Chin, inviting calm in my muscles. Collarbone, my nervous system can settle. Under the arm, I breathe slowly and deeply. Top of head, my body is allowed to relax. Eyebrow, my body has been through a lot. Side of the eye, and it's still doing its best. Under the eye, I honor my body's wisdom. Under the nose, I honor my strength. Chin, I honor my courage. Collarbone, and I'm allowed to receive support. Under the arm, I'm allowed to feel comfort. Top of the head, I'm allowed to feel peace. Back to the eyebrow, I'm open to feeling a little lighter. Side of the eye, I'm open to more comfort. Just feel the comfort, like as if there is a blanket that is covering you right now. Just comforting. Under the eye. Even small improvements matter. Under the nose, even small relief counts. Chin. I welcome moments of rest. Collarbone. I invite moments of peace and calm. Under the arm, I'm open to feeling at ease. Top of head, and I welcome it all. One last round. Eyebrow. I invite peace into my body. Side of the eye. I invite calm into my mind. Under the eye. I invite softness into my breathing. Under the nose. My body can rest now. Chin. My body can recover now. Collarbone. Letting the day be lighter. Still on the collarbone, and letting the night be a gentle one. Under the arm, I am safe to rest. Still under the arm, and I'm safe to let go. Top of the head, I am supported and peaceful. Beautiful. Gently stop tapping. Take a slow breath in and a long breath out. And just notice your body. Even if nothing feels too dramatic, notice if there is any shift at all. And thank you, Trish, reminding me to remind you to have some water. See if there is a little bit of warmth or less tension, or even just a calmer mind. Yeah. You've just given really your nervous system a powerful message of I'm supported. Yeah. And you can use this tapping anytime, even for 1 or 2 minutes, especially, before sleep, before a treatment, before an appointment. Just, yeah. And yeah. And with the last 2 minutes that are left, go back, please, to your initial feeling of pain and discomfort, how we started the session. And you measured it from on 0 to 10 and see on the same scale, where is your number now? And remember, every change counts. If you want to share in the chat, if anything has shifted, and if you have any insight, anything that came up for you, you want to share initial and final, where you are and how you feel. And any reflections. Roa 6 to 4, beautiful. 4, 5, feeling of release. Yeah, you started high, Monique, right? About the 8. Yeah, good, good. Yuka 3, a little calmer. Beautiful. From 4 to 3. Nice. I don't realize how much fear of pain is stored in my body. Yeah, we do store those feelings in the body. And feeling sleepy now. Beautiful, beautiful. That means you're doing it right. Have a nap and relax. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A good release for all of you. I've been watching you. Awesome. Thank you very much for showing up.